Well, hey there, fabulous authors. I wanted to jump on because yesterday we launched back into RTTV after our hiatus. We had a really great episode all about 5 tips that you need to know to film simple videos as an author. Now, these were not things that we necessarily pulled from our fear-free filming course or our webinars or our resources and our tutorials. These are some things that we mentioned to some of our authors when they were making videos for Reading Transforms or for the different projects that we're working with. So I jumped on and we talked about 5 things that you need to be knowing or need to be aware of as you are filming these videos to create better videos as an author, to make them look more professional, to make them look better, just to have it all around better. And we got a lot of questions, and I wanted to address one of them we didn't really get to talk about yesterday. And one of those tips, I think it was maybe the 3rd tip, was keep it short. You need to say as much as you can in as little space and as little time as possible, because people are far more likely to watch a shorter video than a longer video, except when it comes to live video. So I wanted to jump in and talk to you about how long your videos should be. And I don't necessarily want to do that in terms of time, but I gave you the suggestion of making sure you knew what you were going to be saying within your video, having some notes, having some bullet points, kind of memorizing more or less what you're going to be saying. And I had questions about how many bullet points should be on that list or in your notes or you should be going through in a video. So I would recommend between 3 and 5. And that is because that is easier to remember. Hey, thanks for joining. Let me know who you are. Hi. Oh, so glad to see you. So I recommend between 3 and 5 bullet points within your videos as an author, as an entrepreneur, as a book blogger. When you are creating these videos to use within your marketing, within your branding, you don't want to go too long. You don't want it to be too lengthy. So do not have 17 points. People will not stick around for that unless you're doing a live broadcast. Live broadcasts are far more forgiving because people want to see you in real time, interact with you in real time. So my shows are longer. These live broadcasts, sometimes they get a little longer if there's a lot of questions. But for the most part, with my pre-recorded videos, I keep that really simple, between 3 and 5. Sometimes you can get away with maybe 1 or 2 more. I feel like I may have 1 or 2 with 7 points, but those are really fast points. 3 is good because you don't want to have too little to talk about. 5 is good because you don't necessarily want to go beyond that. So have between 3 and 5 bullet points with your videos so that you get out enough content to people. It's, a couple minutes long, but you don't want to go over that certain amount of time. So when you're creating videos, I would say between 3 and 10 minutes is really good. Most people on social media stop watching after about 15 minutes. So if you have a video that is longer than 15 minutes, chances are it's not going to be watched as much. If you will notice with my shows are anywhere between half an hour and an hour long, or if it's a webinar, sometimes it goes all the way to an hour and a half long. People will not watch the rebroadcast in full length, but they will watch my short condensed version that is about 4 minutes long. If you can say something in 3 words, why use 10? So you want to make sure you keep that nice and simple and short. The shorter, the better. So if you are making notes for yourself, between 3 and 5 bullet points. Other than that, maybe create another video. If you have a lot to say, break it up into sections. People are far more likely to watch a series of videos than one very long video. So stick to about 3 to 5 bullet points. That's going to be your best bet, especially if you're working on memorizing it. So if you have a list in front of you, sometimes when I'm working, I will have a list in front of me, and I will go through it. 3 to 5, it's easy to follow, easy to read. If I'm memorizing it, 3 to 5 is easy to memorize. So that is my answer to you. 3 to 5 bullet points is going to be your best bet. You can go a little over. I wouldn't necessarily go under because you want to make sure you have enough content to talk about, but that's what it is. Keep it short, between a couple of minutes and maybe 10, 15 minutes at max. Good luck in your filming. I cannot wait to see what you're going to be doing. As you are creating these videos, tag me in them. Send your links to me. I want to see what you're working on. I love supporting you, especially when you are doing things to grow your business, like investing your time, effort, and energy into creating videos, because we know the social media algorithms value video way more than everything else, which means it's going to show your videos to more people than your photos and your text. Videos are amazing. Highly recommend them. Make sure you check out the rebroadcast of yesterday's episode, which will be up probably tomorrow. We had a few tech glitches yesterday, so we didn't get it up, unfortunately, for today, but it will be up in the next few days as long as my internet cooperates with me, because that does not always go well We definitely had some issues yesterday, so thank you for your forgiveness and grace as you joined us yesterday when we were having some of those glitches. Truly appreciate your help. Also, be sure to check out our Young Adult Edition episode with Abby J. Reed. She came on and talked about her brand new book, When Planets Fall. You definitely want to check it out. It was an awesome episode, and if you are an author who wants to get involved and come on Young Adult Edition, give me a shout. I want to hear from you. I want to get you scheduled on. I'm taking young adult and new adult authors, so if you are one of those people who wants information, reach out and contact me. I've got tons of information about how it works, and just because you reach out to me does not mean that you have to go forward with it and actually do the episode. I'm not holding you to anything, but I'm happy to send you that information. I would absolutely love to hear from you. Let me know if you're interested or if you want more information. I'm K.m. Robinson of K.m. Robinson Photography and Reading Transforms, and if you absolutely love this, jump onto www.readingtransforms.com, where you have access to our online communities, our online courses, our resources, our tutorials, our articles, and the amazing videos and projects we're doing over at Reading Transforms. You can also jump into community.readingtransforms.com, where you will be kicked over to our closed Facebook group. I'm in there every single day teaching about the social media algorithms, how to work within them. And you know, if you've been following me on Reading Transforms in the last couple of days, they have had quite a few brand new platform updates that really affect how people are interacting with your content and how much of your content is being shown to people. We had a massive one for Facebook, we announced the other day. They just announced a really cool Periscope one last night. So make sure you check those out over on my pages, on my social media pages, because I am telling you how to work with them and how to get your fans to work with them too, to get your content more seen. It's amazing. You got to check it out. Also, in our community, I am talking about marketing your book, branding your author brand, engaging your fans, and equipping them to market your book better for you in ways that makes it really fun for them. I hope you will join us. It's a really great community. I would love to see you there. You guys have a fabulous day and stay inspired. I'll see you next time.